So, I'm in their house. I'm catching a bus in West Philly. And let me just tell you, it's not really like the best neighborhood because like across the street, it looks like they sell like crack across the street from the house. But I'm trying not to really have that fear in me because at the same time, this is when I go through my little community activist phase because I was volunteering at a shelter at one point, and that was just my thing. That's just what I was doing. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna help these two. So I to um go to their house, right? And we get on the bus, and it was an arcade we went to on 40th Street. I'm a bad storyteller. We go to the arcade on 40th Street, and we get food afterwards, and then we see a movie. We saw I forgot what the movie was, but I could tell you I was low on cash because I just I wanted them to be happy. Let me just say that we saw a movie. They ate. I didn't really eat much. I just said I want to do something good. So I take them home on the bus because I had no car, and I would at the time I was just so like just trying to be that kid again. They asked me, "Can we do this again?" I was like, "Yeah, sure," because I was just happy. I was like, "Man, this is what it's like to like be around people and understand my mindset." I would never do this now, like at my age, of course not, because for one, that's dangerous, and it's just creepy at my age. But it was just my mindset. Like I just thought like I don't really know how to communicate with people my own age, and I still don't. But it doesn't really matter. Like being almost 30, you talk to anybody that's older than you know. But like I don't. I get like talking to a 30-year-old. It's like talking to someone that's 50 because they have that adult mindset. Now, yeah, we may have different likes in music, different likes in culture because of our age difference, but you you really when you're around like 30, 40, you anyone that you talk to over that age, you have pretty much the same conversations. It relates to politics, it relates to business, it relates to work, it relates to wife, kids, family matters, all those things. So, but at 22, I didn't know how to talk to other 20-year-olds. I didn't know how to like really. I still don't. I don't really know how to initiate conversations. That's just something that I lack in really severely. But I embrace it now because I just learned people aren't worth your time. But fast forward, the other brother, he was kind of like real sick. So the next time I see the boy who it's like one boy. So the other brother I don't take, but I go another time. We go to the arcade and you do the same thing, but I have more money this time because I'm not doing two people. I'm just doing him. And man, he had a lot of fun, and he was asking me for like, um, let me just say this. This is when I began to see he was a little like self-destructive and a little manipulative because around like the second time, I'm kind of laughing at now, but around like the second time, if I got him something, he'll break it in front of me. I didn't really make it a big deal. Because I didn't have that authority to yell or like do anything to discipline him. I didn't have that kind of authority. And I still think that like with black parenting, I don't think that is very effective to beat your kids publicly, yell at your kids, berate them. It's not working. Stop beating your kids. Look at the result of you putting your hands on your child. Jamil You go upside his fucking head if he asks you a question. But Billy can curse his kids out, and Billy is now CEO at like a bank, and he's writing Jamil's checks. Jamil is a fucking janitor at that very bank that Billy works at. And as Billy leaves the bank, he tells Jamil, "Hey, you missed the fucking spot." But look at the result of you whooping your kid's ass, and you see what it like me, what my dad did to me. It had a really bad effect on me. But I don't condone hitting kids. I don't condone disciplining kids. Explaining them things are a lot better. And let me say this one more time. Beating your kids, yelling at your kids, scaring your kids, dressing them down, it doesn't fucking work. Stop doing it. Explaining to them why it's wrong works a lot better. How does it look for a grown man to yell at a child that you could beat, you could whoop? It's very cowardly. But I'm gonna tell you, he broke a lot of the things that I got him, and I never yelled, I never got mad. I didn't even tell his mom. I just sort of just said, okay, whatever, it's just money. So around like the third time, I was like buying him like things. I got him like a Nintendo Switch. At the time I wasn't playing video games. I think that's what it was called. And then I was getting him a lot of things. I was taking him I'm laughing because let me just say this. I'm laughing because around like the third or fourth time I took him out, like we had like a little outing, he was real defiant towards me in public. Let me tell you. If I didn't have enough money, and this is when I start to laugh. If I didn't have enough money, or I didn't have, if it was just something that I couldn't do, he would get mad. He would run away from me. He would throw fits in the street, and people would just be looking at us, and I didn't know what to do. So I was just like, man, like I'm not his dad, so I don't know what to do here. Like I sort of just like give him time to cool off. I remember one time it was a guy outside the store like, are y'all okay? And I was like, yeah, we're fine. And I was just like, man, I don't know what to do. So the next time he does that, his brother sees what he does to me, and he tells I'm a bad storyteller. He tells the mom that he was being like disrespectful towards me. But I just sort of take it and just understand how much I didn't have respect myself, how much of a person I was back then. I just tolerated because I didn't know how to communicate with people back then. And I just would accept anyone that would talk to me, no matter how they treated me. I just accepted them, because if they were talking to me, that was just enough for me at the time. But let me tell you what about this story. I'm gonna do another part.